And welcome to our community. Susie Thomas here with you, visiting with Lisa Williams from the Stark County Bar Association. Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, Lisa, let's just get into exactly who the Stark County Bar Association is and what you do.
Okay, so the Stark County Bar Association is made up of over 800 attorneys and associate members that practice in Stark County, and it's been in existence for since the 1900s. So we, a long-standing community effort. What we have developed here in Stark County is a community involvement committee within the Bar Association, which is a group of attorneys that have volunteered their time and services to reach out to the community to do different projects. And our biggest project is Law, Love, and Chocolate.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to get to that. I'm really excited about this event. I think it's very interesting. Most professions have an organization where you can get together and collaborate and learn from each other, pick each other's brains, commiserate a little bit. Attorneys are always going at each other. So often they are meeting each other in a courtroom and they're on opposite sides. And how interesting to have a professional organization where rivals sometimes in the courtroom are suddenly working side by side. How does that work?
I do see a lot of professional courtesy between attorneys, no matter how they're coming up against each other in court. We do have a great Bar Association member base with a lot of diverse individuals that work with a lot of different community agencies. A lot of them do pro bono. A lot of them work on nonprofits. A lot of them serve on agency boards. So we have a really good group of people that we work with. As not being an attorney myself, I co-chair the Community Involvement Committee as an associate member as I work as a legal assistant. Mm-hmm. So I can't really speak for the attorneys per se, but I do have a front row seat to the Bar Association members, and I can say that they are a great group of people.
Mm-hmm. Well, and with all the pro bono, that would be people not familiar with that term, doing free work, volunteer work with their legal expertise. Everyone at some point is going to need that, and it's so great that they've got that community spirit and that willingness to share what they know to help organizations and to help folks out.
And the Bar Association also has a legal referral service that if you call the Bar Association, they can refer you to someone so that you're not, wondering how to make that connection.
And sometimes there's even people who can't afford an attorney, and sometimes an attorney is able to just, again, offer that pro bono service.
Yeah, and we do work with community legal aid services as well, too, for that.
Tell us about your front row seat. What do you do?
I actually work for Judge Taryn Heath as her administrative assistant at the Court of Common Pleas. And I also run the Veterans Treatment Court there as well. So I get to see civil and criminal there as well. But I've been pretty involved with the Bar Association. Last year, Judge Heath was the president of the Bar Association, so that gave me a whole different perspective on everything that the Bar Association does. So I feel like that's, the experience that I've had.
Yeah, well, you just mentioned another interesting thing, the Community Involvement Committee. Tell us exactly what is that and how did that come into being?
Basically, it was created about 2 years ago to facilitate Law, Love, and Chocolate because it got too large just for a few of us to handle. So that was our primary focus. However, since then we've branched out and we've done other things. Like most recently, we collected clothing and hats and scarves and gloves and socks for Refuge of Hope shelter, and then we delivered them right before Christmas. So
neat.
We like to do certain things like that. We're looking to reach out and do more things, but Law, Love, and Chocolate is our biggest project, so we work on that, and then in the off-season of not preparing for Law, Love, and Chocolate, then we try to do other smaller scale events like that.
So make sure I understand the Community Involvement Committee is another nonprofit service organization that's maybe a subcommittee of the Stark County Bar Association?
It's not a nonprofit. It's just a group. It's just a committee that is a subcommittee of the Stark County Bar Association. What we do is we try to seek out other nonprofit agencies and assist them
and
with
help
our
them.
services. Yeah.
So enough with the lawyer jokes. Look at how much they're doing in our community to give back. Okay, no lawyer jokes.
Exactly.
Again, because man, you guys are doing a lot. So this is very cool. We've got Love, Law, and Chocolate. And this is the Akron Law Alumni Association. There's another group that's giving back?
Yes, they actually sought us out because so many of their alumni attorneys have practice and live in Stark County, so they wanted to partner with us. And we work with Leah Evans. She's the director of alumni development there, and she's been pretty involved since the beginning. And they kind of underwrite and support our event and work with us.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Akron Law Alumni Association working with the Stark County Bar Association, and this is the 6th annual
Yes.
Law, Love, and Chocolate.
Yes.
What a fun idea. First of all, tell us, were you all sitting around and brainstorming, and what do we all love? We all love the law. Who doesn't love love? And chocolate.
Yes. Well,
That's how that happened?
Yes. I have to give credit to Judge Heath. She did come up with the idea of it. We kind of focus it around Valentine's Day to treat it kind of as an event to, bring your significant other and make it kind of a date night. So it's very lavish. There's a champagne welcome and there's a lot of different perks and whatnot once you get there that just kind of makes it a special event. And obviously the venue has always been very nice and kind of vintage. We've always had it at the Canton Club, and then last year we moved it to the Onesto Lofts. So it just kind of gives it a warm feel for Valentine's Day. And the law is that we have members of the judiciary serving as celebrity chocolatiers, and so and other attorneys as well. And we're sponsored by law firms. So, and obviously with it being the Bar Association and the Akron Law alumni, there's the law part of it. And then, who doesn't like chocolate? So we have different community business partners that donate chocolates for the event. So it just kind of ties all in together to make for a really nice evening. The feel of the event is it's networking, socializing. We have different chocolatiers set up, and they serve the chocolates. And we have heavy hors d'oeuvres that this year is catered by AA Executive Catering.
Oh, great.
Yes, they're going to do a great job. They do all chocolate-infused menu. And
oh, my. Yes. Do you have some examples?
I do not have the full menu with me today, but what I can say is I have been to the tasting, and it was delightful.
Okay, tell me about that meeting. Okay, first of all, what a brilliant idea, because, of course, you've got to have a tasting. So with Law, Love, and Chocolate, that's maybe the best tasting event ever.
It is. As co-chairs, Nicole, Richard, and myself are very fortunate that we get to partake in these tastings.
Tell us what you got to taste.
We got to taste, I think the main thing that they're going to do is they're going to do a carving station with a cut of beef with a chocolate sauce. And then we're also going to have a salad with like a chocolate balsamic drizzle on it. So that's going to be the main feature.
So chocolate somehow is on everything. And,
yes.
Now, first off, I would think chocolate on meat. But, when you taste these things, somehow.
Trust me, it works.
Wow. Okay, that in itself sounds awesome. Okay, and then you mentioned also the celebrity chocolatiers. Tell us a little bit about who you're going to be having there.
So our celebrity chocolatiers are judges and magistrates from the Stark County Judiciary. Do you want me to read off?
Yes,
okay.
please.
Okay, so
share with us who they are.
From the Court of Appeals, we have Judge Craig Baldwin and Judge John Wise and Judge Sheila Farmer and Judge Scott Gwynn. From the Stark County Court of Common Pleas, we have Judge Frank Fershoni, Judge Kristen Farmer, Judge Chrissa Hartnett. From Family Court, we have Judge Rosemary Hall. From Massillon Municipal, we have Judge Roland Centrone. From Canton Municipal, we have Judge Mary Falvey, Judge John Polis, and Judge Kurt Warren. And we have we have a retired Judge Robert Lavery from Alliance. And then we have several magistrates, Allie France, Jacqueline Huntley, David Nist, Natalie Hopp, Lori Flowers, and Amanda Parr.
Lots of familiar names there.
Yes.
Now, how did these lucky people get to be picked to be, they're the judges?
Yes. Well, what they do is they actually put on aprons and they serve the chocolates to the guests.
Oh,
And it's more like a networking. So, a
a
lot
lot
of
like celebrity chef or celebrity
yes,
cuisine.
exactly.
And then they'll be doing, okay, chocolate.
Yes.
Is there any training involved?
No, I think they just stand behind the table and serve
Hand it
whatever is donated that
They're
day
not
at their
hand dipping
table.
anything.
No,
Okay.
no, they come in individually bite-sized, pre-wrapped samples.
This sounds so fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, who's the entertainment this year?
This year we're going to have Joe Menendez. He plays the saxophone, and he's done a few events for the community, and he has donated his time graciously to come in and play for us for a few hours.
And Stark County would not be Stark County without an auction. So I'm hoping there's some auction items at this as well.
Yes, it's my understanding that Pegasus is acquiring some large auction items to do a live auction. There'll also be a silent auction, and then every year, this is something that our committee puts on. We do a wine raffle where we try to get donations from all of the community and the bar members, and getting anything from like a decent $20 bottle and up. We basically like stack them into a big tier, and then everybody gets a wine cork that they can buy for $20. And we have volunteers that go around and sell those throughout the night, and then you get a number on your wine cork, and then that's what number is on the bottom of your wine bottle. At the end of the night, you pick up your wine bottle.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I see something else very fun here. Horse-drawn carriage rides.
Yes, that's something new this year, obviously. That kind of goes in with our beneficiary wanted to do that this year as Pegasus Farm, bring in the horse element since that's their thing. And they decided that they would bring in, and I think the company is Hitch in Time. They're going to come in and use their horses and bring around. It's a heated horse-drawn carriage. It'll have blankets, and so that way if the weather is very cold, it won't matter. And so we're going to sell limited time slots. I'm not sure what the price is going to be yet, and we're going to have them just kind of go around the block
And then
downtown Canton.
all of it is benefiting Pegasus Farm.
Yes, all proceeds go to them.
So, and we are saying February 4th.
Yes.
So hopefully this El Nino holds out, but
Hopefully.
just in case, it would be a heated horse and carriage.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, how much fun. Okay, let's talk. We've got a couple minutes here before our break. The location, the Onesta Hotel. Now, you picked it last year, right? Tell us about that venue, because it is magnificent.
It's a great place, and they have a lot of history there. So what we're going to do actually for our VIP, we have a limited VIP hour that is going to have an open bar and tours of the hospitality suite and potentially some lofts depending on what is unaccommodated at that time. But we are going to, give tours, and we have very gracious donors and whatnot that help us with that. Steve Kuhn, that owns the building, obviously, and then Chuck Schuster, who's helped with the event for the last 6 years. They are very accommodating, and they allow us to tour the building and show the guests the true, inside scoop on the Onesto. But it's a lovely place. It goes along with our elegant theme of our event. So we were always very happy to have that.
Part of this event just seems almost like a step back in time with the horse-drawn carriages and at the Onesto, and you're seeing Canton in its grand in its day, because I believe now is its day.
Yes.
And it's almost hearkening back to, when Canton was just getting going in its other day previously. For people who have not been in the hotel, give us a little sneak peek of what they will look forward to seeing.
Well, when you enter the lobby and you go up the stairs, there's this gorgeous chandelier that hangs down in the middle of the stairway that's just breathtaking. And the white marble in the lobby and the ceiling in the lobby is just it's a piece of art, basically. And then it has all of these different little coves and offset rooms where the bar is and a lounge, and there's lots of little areas to stand around and network. And then you go into the ballroom, and it has the original flooring in there, and it's just very grand and elegant. It's a really nice place.
It is a perfect place to be holding this event.
Yes.
Okay, again, and we are with Lisa Williams. She's from the Stark County Bar Association, works with Judge Heath, and we're talking about Law, Love, and Chocolate coming up at the historic Onesto Hotel on February 4th. and from 5 to 8. To be able to get tickets, they go on sale beginning today. And let's see, you want to go to starkctybar.com. That is starkctybar.com, or call 330-453-0685. We're going to be back with more of our community after this break. Stay with us.